Hello people, I am 30 and welcome back to Imperator Rome. Yet again, playing as the Roman Republic. Waiting for those things to go down so we can attack Carthage once more, which we will do in this episode. I need to spend my political influence on something as well, I do think. What I want to do, I want to take down Hispania. That's basically the main goal this time. I'm gonna keep them separated for now, because I think we can still beat the Carthaginian navy if I wanted to. What I might do though is I'm still going to build some more ships. 3, 4, 5. Mainly triremes, I think. And some Liburnians as well. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I want to do first, though, before we do this, I want to take this navy here. And I want to make sure this one can actually blockade the Carthaginian navy. So they cannot leave, because they're most probably here in Carthage, you know? And if I can blockade the fleet, we won't have this thing that happened in the last war, when their navy managed to get free and caused me some issues. And I don't want a repeat of that happening. We're going to have some issues with the Carthaginian forces, probably trying to siege this down while I focus on Hispania. But I want to take Hispania down. I just want to be able to do that. And by doing that, I'm going to transport my guys over, blockade this, and I might just leave them to siege those things down, although it will give me work exhaustion, which is not perfect, but I think we don't really have a choice. I don't actually think we do. Yeah, I can beat that navy with my own. It's bigger. Especially seeing as I'm building more ships and they will probably just join into those guys. Both of my legions are here. What I will do is that I will put you two in the same place. No, not that place. I want to put you in a place where you can both stay. Okay. This person is dead. Too bad for him. The loyalty is increasing. That's good. That is my... I could try and ransom Quintius, because he's a really good commander, you know. But they do want a stupendous amount of money for him, because because of the target marshal, which is bad for us. I would like that guy back if possible, but seeing as it won't happen, we just have to live with it. So you and you, I want you to join here, just so we can make sure to trap their navy, so their navy won't cause problems for me. That's basically my reasoning behind this. I don't want them causing issues like they did before. Okay, we're no longer importing a thing, but apparently it's time to change everything. This Egyptian dude won. He's also really good. I feel like I haven't seen a Roman so far actually win the Olympics. It's like we're incapable of winning sport games, which is a bit sad. Oh, things are happening. Thrace are taking things, it seems like. Which is fun for them, I guess, but not particularly fun for us. Merge all of you together, that's good. I'm gonna take those ships, I wanna put them in the same place. They can help those guys later down the line. And I want you to be able to pick those guys up immediately. I only need one of those navies to do that. So I'm going to take the... You should pick those guys up. And the other one should go and try and pick up my legions. Or my levies. That's my idea for those people. So you should both be embarked on that navy. You should immediately move over to Ostia, so you can pick up the levy from that specific place. Yeah, I'm getting ready, and it seems like the navy's always been that small. They do have a lot of heavy ships, as we can see, which is the bad thing. But I think we might just... I didn't really want this right now. I wanted this just to be able to take those things. Okay, another shrine got sacked. I feel like there's some things happening here in Hispania. Okay. Those should just get over there before I start out. And now this ship, this navy, should go here. I think the levity I have here is actually kind of strong, but I think we still be able to beat them if need be. I'm gonna wait until you're here, then I'm going to try and cross, and we can go for the discipline. So that's perfect timing. That's perfect timing. So we can try and beat the Carthaginian forces. Okay. It is showtime. Yes, it is. Cottage. I want Bistenia. Again. They have allies. They have a lot of allies. And some of them are actually kind of strong as well. That's a small one, though. That's a small one. But this one is actually kind of strong. I didn't know that. But we will still be able to do this kind of easily, I think. We are superior to them in basically every way possible, I think. You land there. You land there. And then I want to take my navy and I want to blockade this place. Actually, I'm gonna split you in two. I'm gonna take one of you to blockade this strait. And I want the other one to be able... That navy is locked in, that's great. I want to raise my levy as well. I'm gonna raise the Italian one, I'm gonna raise the Migration one. I want to raise the Greek one, potentially. It depends. But I'm gonna raise those two first. And it seems like this one is actually too big to transport in one go. Oops. Or not. It depends on how many cohorts this is. Yeah, it's too big. I need like 80 ships. Which we might just have if those guys arrive. This person got dysentery, which is bad for him, I guess. Yeah, they're trying to siege this down. That's what they're trying to do. What I want to take those guys and do is want to keep on sieging in this region. Where's the next city? That's the next city. But they can take this down. It will give me war exhaustion, I know. But I feel like that's a sacrifice that we have to take. Have to make, rather. And that's okay. When will the next ship will be finished in a few days, and then it might just be enough to transport those entire guys. Not yet. I think we need that extra ship, and then we will probably be able to transport them. Okay, that's an opponent force. It's not actually my opponent. That's good. You're trying to move here. That's good as well. I always want to take Hispania. There's nothing else that I want. I only want Hispania. I want absolutely nothing else than Hispania. You. You're 81 ships. And that's actually enough for me to transport you. That's awesome. And now we're gonna move you to where I want you to be. Which is first and foremost, I want you to be here. Yes, it is. I have a lot of gold, by the way. And you should be in port region. I'm gonna transport them down here just to be as close as possible to... okay, we won a battle against the Carthaginians here, which is good. How were those guys able to cross? They shouldn't be able to cross. Were they able to cross? Is that just the levy from this side? I don't know. If they were able to cross, that's making me really upset. Just let me tell you. They shouldn't be able to cross. Because I'm blockading the strait. That's exactly what those guys are meant for. Blockading the strait. Huh. So you can actually take ports with the help of heavies. Interesting. That's really interesting. There is a lot of things you could do. Potentially. I want those guys to move up here as well. Just because. You're gonna stay here to lock that navy in. I don't want to move you at all. That's good. I don't want to raise more levies than necessary, preferably, because it's a bit stupid to do. You know? That's the mercenary force. Hopefully this guy will be able to beat the Carthaginian force that they have in this region. Maybe not if those guys get together with them. But I am arriving with the other levy, of course. With the big levy. As we can see, it's arriving. It's huge. It's a huge one. Okay, so that's the Carthaginian force. I think they're a bit afraid of me. If I try to kill you, which I won't be able to do because I won't be able to... Huh. We lost someone. We are powerless to act. He was the Pontifex. He belonged to the Cornelia family. So when I give a new Cornelia person preferably this job, he's a really bad though, but he can have it because politics rules, of course. Nothing else, only politics. You generally don't have any other options. Yeah, why are they able to cross? They shouldn't be able to cross. I am blockading them. But they're still able to cross for some reason. That's just weird. Like if I have a navy, which is blockading them, they shouldn't be able to cross it. Cross that specific... You know, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna split you two in half. I want one of you to go here. And I want the other guy to try and catch those guys. And I want you to go back to Italy and pick those 19 troops here up. I go here, a little bit in first. Yeah, they're trying to siege this down. They're stuck though when it comes to my... in those places. So that's good for us. The Mauryaans had another civil war, like the 1000 in the Lion. They have had many before. We should be able to win this battle as well. Yes, we do. Is my levy is superior to theirs? Yes, it is. That's good. I like it. The attrition is actually insane. So what I want to do is I want to split this up even further. I want you to go up there, and I want the other guy to go here. So we can siege this down as quickly as possible, so we can get the war score needed to win this. We won this battle, no problem. Someone died of a heart attack. He was an old man, he was a governor. I see. Of this place. I want to take the best one. He's really corrupted though. I think I had this issue before. There's a lot of corrupted generals, like governors, in this region, in my country. And I feel like that's a problem, that's an issue that I need to do something about. Actually, I want you to try and catch their forces. And I also want you to defend my forces, because apparently they are able to cross this, which they shouldn't be able to do, but they still are. No. Yes, they are. That's just weird. They shouldn't be able to cross, I feel like. Okay, we cannot cross there because they have this force here. I see. Seeing as you're a legion, I want you to go and siege this down. Because you're better at sieges than my other guys are. I want one of you to go and blockade this fortress to help out with the siege. Yeah, I really want to catch those guys, you know? That's it. I think that's actually what I'm going to try and do. I want you to split in half as well. I want the other guy to go just walk past this. Walk here. We should win this. We have a better commander, we have better troops, we have more morale. And we even stack wipe them. That's incredible. I love it. We can siege this down, then I'm gonna siege down Harris. And that's basically the entire Carthaginian force. They're just trying to siege me down. And I think that's okay. I don't particularly care. If they want to do it, try and do it that way. That's entirely up to them. What I feel though is that we have actually slowed down when it comes to... Because we have a consul, which is apparently bad for research. That's bad. I didn't actually know that. So that's really bad. This one could be good. Because we do have a lot of corruption. Yes, we do. What I really want, I want my... what do I think about? I want my research to go up. Where can I gain research? Probably not in religion. Those things generally do not go hand in hand. At least not throughout history. I don't think that's the case in this one either. Divine mandate. Census data. There's a lot of things that are actually good here. But I don't know if these are the things that I want. Right. Pardon. That I want right now. Civic ones. Where are research? Where is the research, rather? I don't know. I want to get down this route as well. Eventually. So... National Tribesman output. That's not particularly bad, you know? This one is not bad either if I want to build roads, which I probably want to do eventually. This one is good. This one is really good as well. There's a lot of good things. I'm gonna go for the Cursus Publicus. A state-regulated courier system used for conveying messages, packages, and even people between forts and important stations throughout the Roman Empire. Couriers, usually traveling by horse-drawn carts, could travel up to 80 kms per day, enabling efficient administration and communication to all corners of the nation. Back in this era, that's actually really, really good when it comes to travel speed. When I was in the army, I think generally you were supposed to walk 10 kms in about 2 to 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was 2 hours. But I might be wrong. And that's actually really, really quickly. Really, really quick walking speed. Actually, so... It's a rapid pace. Ooh, right. I should remember those guys. Embark, seeing as you're actually costing me work exhaustion from being raised, so then I should probably use you. They haven't actually sieged down a single thing that belongs to me because the AI sometimes is stupid. Okay, this is not within my range. This is within my range though. I want to take those guys down. Those guys down. We want to siege this one. That's great. You can park here for now. Just for a second. Then I want to keep on moving you to siege down more places, which I will do. You're not done yet. You will be very soon though. It's good. Yeah, that's a Carthaginian force. They did hire some mercenaries, which they are transporting, but they cannot actually move them because I have blockaded their navy, which I feel like is a very good thing that we did. And I'm not going to let them out this time, like I did last time, which was a bit stupid. I have to admit, it was really stupid. I think the aggressive expansion from doing this is going to be insane, by the way. Okay, you're arriving, that's good. That's actually more forces from their ally as well. I'm not going to siege them down. I don't need to. So I'm not going to do it. I'm actually not going to do it. Okay, is that actually the force? Be gentle in looting. Keep on expanding forwards. Go onwards. Now they're actually starting to siege things down. You can actually stay here. For now. Go here. Or what you actually might do is actually go here and try and kill those guys. Because they're being a bit of a nuisance. Which is, and it is a bit annoying, to be honest. I want to kill those guys if possible. So you can try and siege this down. No. Okay, we want to siege again. That's great. I want to take the rest of the cities in this area. Okay, that's that force. So they have 3 forces in this region, which they are, all of them are actually trying to walk around, not trying to get caught by my troops, which does make sense. They're not stupid. They are not stupid, as we can see. I'm gonna try and catch you, this dude. Right. I'm gonna probably walk here, walk there. You walk here as well. You walk up here because if we stack wipe one of them, the other one is still alive. I'm gonna try and kill this one, and I think we're going to be able to. We stack wipe that one as well. I'm gonna siege back this town, and that should be about it. That's great. And those guys are seemingly having some issues. Who are those people? Turdulia. It's a revolt thing, I think. Interesting. Yeah, they're trying to siege me down. They're not being that successful. They might just be in with time though, which is a bit scary thinking about. You should keep on moving upwards, try and take the rest of Hispania. Everything down here belongs to me, I think. I'm gonna see if there's some things up here that I do not control myself. I'll also make sure that their forces from here do not move down and try and take this back as well. I know that I have the option to go for dictatorship, which is not here, it's an oratory. I could go for this one if I were at peace and I had more support. If I were at peace, we could do this. And I think that might be the thing when we're done with Carthage, I might become a dictatorship. I think that's basically my thinking. That's good as well. There's a lot of good things. But I really want research, you know? That's what I want. Where is research? Is there anything that helps me with research except buildings? I really want to know. It might be in religious things, but I'm not sure if that's the case. It doesn't make sense for it to be in religion. Yeah, it doesn't. Those ones does make sense. Sponsored games, Libertini, Herbalism, which is good, Omen Power, Oratory advances again. Divine Mandate is probably a good thing. Just try and keep the aggressive expansion down, which will be very helpful very soon because we're going to try and take things. So, Divine Mandate. Ensuring that our neighbors know that we believe in our divine right to conquer. They should hardly be surprised when we do. Yeah, they shouldn't be. It seems a bit stupid for them to be surprised when I do things that are expected of me to do. You know? With the Romans, for goodness sake. And Carthage are really failing at what they're trying to do. They're not sieging me down at all. And the Selequids are actually having infighting, which is interesting. Really interesting. So, see if I get those things for free. We gain some manpower, thank you game. I like it. You should try and take this last little province. We have this city. You should actually go and try and take that one. Does make more sense. We're done with those things. Almost everything in Hispania is sieged down. They're not so far able to siege me down. I want to keep it that way as well. This person is dead. We can stay because we actually own everything up here. As soon as I take in those two things, we have the entirety of the Carthaginian Hispania. Wait, what? We're not fighting Turdetania though, right? No, we're not fighting them. So for them to get those things back doesn't make sense. Go here. Try and keep this my own. That I own it. Okay, you're taking this thing. Before they win this siege, preferably. Ah, they won it. That's bad. Although it might not actually change my amount of war score that much. Okay, I want this. I want this. I want that as well. I preferably want the war goal itself. Yeah, this one. This one, this. There's a lot of things in Hispania. That aggressive expansion, by the way, is insane. We cannot take everything in one go, as we can see. It's too much. What I want to do, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna reset. I want to take, first and foremost, I want to take Bestania, which is the thing we want to take. I want to take Orentania. I want to take Malecita as well. I probably want to take Boeotia Gaiditis and Corbensis, as well as this thing, Boeotia Hispalenis. This thing. We would be able to take those even as it is right now. We cannot take those things so far. So this would give me all of this. That would give me 14 aggressive expansion. I would need to fight Carthage again. To be honest, I'm not particularly looking forward to doing that, but we could do if I want to take more things in one go, which I really want to do. I also want to take Boeotia Corbensis, which is, it's up here. We can already take that as it is. That's good. Then we have Turdulia Occidentalis Orientalis. Where is that? It's that place. That we don't have enough for taking that. I really want to take as much as possible. I want to go up to 100% basically. This is Turdentalia Ostentalis. Turdulia. Turdentania. That's the question. That's the difference. What is it? This thing. And that's basically 99 war score. So if I want to take this, I need more war score. If I want that war score, I need to go and kill off the Carthaginian forces, which I will try and do. By taking you, and by taking you, and by taking those guys. I'm gonna jump the water and try and kill the Carthaginian forces in this region. Which I'm more than capable of doing with the guys that I have currently available to fight. As we very well can see here. You're gonna stay there just to scare their ally off. Might even go and siege him down, by the way. Yeah, go and siege him down. That might give me some war score. Some. A slight one. They did siege down my fortress, which is not particularly nice of them. We gained a new innovation, which is good. I like it. I like it. I want some more things when it comes to aggressive expansion, preferably, but we cannot find anyone, so one of those. I'm not going to go for this one, because we cannot even do it yet. Civic ones. I'm gonna go for tribal reserve. Officially recognizing certain areas as belonging to the control of specific tribal people is bound to increase their willingness to contribute. Because I think we do have more tribal people than we started off with in the beginning. Because I don't think we had a lot of them when we started out. But I think we might do right now. Should you try and just land here and take those guys with you? Both of you embark. This ship should land somewhere that I own, so I can use both of them in one go. Just try and kill those people. Yes, I will. Okay, you cannot go there. I want you to go there then. And then I want those guys to land as close as possible. You two. Go there. Land on top of them. We lost another siege, which apparently is helping us with the war score. I think it's because we own the war target. And they're actually, they gain nothing from doing that. I killed that force though. I'm gonna move you back on the ships. And then I wanna go and try to take some more Carthaginian things down, to be honest. Try and give me some more war score. Because we need 100, as we can see. And I do not currently have 100 war score. So what you might do is cross this strait, try and take down those things in modern day Morocco. Which is probably a good thing. I want you to go up here. See if I can localize some other Carthaginian forces to try and just take them down. I think what they took down was actually a fortress. That's a fortress. And they took that one down. Okay, that's a strong force. Let me tell you, that's a really strong force. They're only mercenaries, which might be to our advantage in many ways. They have a better commander than we do, which is not particularly good. You, I want to split you up. I want one of you to go down there. I want the other one to go down there if possible, and I want one of you to stay because one of you need to go and kill this guy because apparently he managed to get through me, and I didn't even notice when that happened. But apparently he was able to do that, which is not particularly nice of him, if you ask me. I don't know where the other Carthaginian force went. It might be close by. But that's actually really annoying, because I want to take those things, and they just run away from me. So you should be the one taking this down. And I want one of those guys here, you, to help me out taking this guy down and take this back. We are going to catch some of them. We might just... Okay, we might not win this. We won the first battle, which is good. We might continue on to win this because we have such superior morale to them, which we had. And that Marian civil war has ended, and that gave us even more war score, which is good. I want to take those guys down. Come on. Catch them. You can do it. You can catch them. Give me 100 war score, and I also need those places back, otherwise I won't be able to get them. Or take them in the war, as you might just know. I'm gonna siege this thing down. Want to give me a bit more war score as well. Okay, they're actually running away, so you siege this down. Just so I get this back. And I want you to try and catch this dude. If you're capable of doing that. Of doing so. Oh. We are no longer importing a couple of things. Hemp were one of those, I think. We do have a good amount of that, though. We can get some wood, which I do want to. Did I take it? Yes, I did. Also salt, which I will get as well from Pergamon. Has Pergamon always been around? Or is it new? Oh, what just happened in Trace? Your client state of Trace. What? Why did they leave a client state? That actually doesn't make sense, you know? That makes absolutely no sense for them to do. That's a bit stupid if you ask me. Like, why would they want to get a client state like that? Okay, so the Carthaginians are arriving. I want you to go there. I want 100% war score. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Okay, so you can probably try and catch this dude if you speed up a bit. Yeah. You should help this person out, and I am a bit fearful of those people. In all honesty, I am. What you can do then is try and get here so we can try and catch those people. Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch those as well. Yeah, because do they control? No, I control the work targets, so that doesn't really make sense. We killed those guys, that's good. That's only a levy, but it's a strong one, so me killing that should give us some war target. It didn't, though. A war score, which it didn't do. Which is a bit sad, in all honesty. Okay, so you and you. I'll try and catch those guys, kill them. I will try and take some more things. Popular votes. I can get -1 for this series. I'm not gonna lose a capital route for... It's only 2 months. It's only 2 months. That's okay. That's not a lot of money. I can deal with it. That's okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, you. I want you to... I cannot land here because I don't control it. What I want to do then is actually land you two, where I can kill the Carthaginians. Preferably. Okay, this might be a stupid idea because they do actually outnumber me, as we can see. Yes, they do. It's generally not a smart idea to try and kill people attack people which are outnumbering you in forces. We do have some work, Sasha, and it's not massive. And Harrying Devotion, thank you for all the good things they gave me. I'm gonna take this down. How hard should it be? I failed. This is only a levy. It's not that important. Run away. Get onto the ships. I lost the battle, though. That's not particularly good. Okay, we did win this battle, though, so that's okay. What I do need, actually, is to pick those guys up. So I can use their help to win this. I think you should help out, because you do have some engineers, which is helpful, actually. Okay, they're moving towards where I am, which is not good, because they do have a lot of forces all together. Okay, so how is this looking? We will actually take this now. That's good. And that's the only things I want. So I'm gonna take a big chunk of Hispania for a massive amount of aggressive expansion. But who cares? Apparently I don't have a claim on this thing. But I have a claim on that thing. But I don't have a claim on this thing. Ugh. And they're only a major power while I am a great power, as we can see. You should try and walk home. Walk here first. And you land here so I can disband the levy itself. I want you two to walk home. I can disband every single levy that I own. I were only able to do that to some of them. But it's still okay. We need some governors in those regions. Yes, we do. He's corrupted, you're bad. You're corrupted. Why is everyone so... Huh, that's interesting. I'm still gonna take you, but that's interesting. And you. There we go. We do have a lot of exiled armies, I know, but look at that Rome, by the way. So, we need Carthage to get out of this region. I need to take the rest of this in the next war. I do have a truce with them, but in the next war we're gonna try and take this. We can take Hispania and be the dominant force here in Hispania. I also need my aggressive expansion to go down, as we can see. But Carthage has really been reduced as a force. They're not as strong as they used to be, which is good for us. Oh, go here. Which is really good for us, actually. Okay, so this levy can be disbanded now, which is good. Going to reduce my war exhaustion. Yes, it did. We gained the military tradition as well. Which one do I want? That's the question. This one is not particularly good. That's one is good. This one is okay. There's a lot of other things we could go. I think that's better. Hill combat bonus is not bad. It's actually good. Are there any Greek ones, which is good? Light cavalry morale. I'm gonna take this one. Arms for hire. The Diadochi, despite or perhaps due to their fractious bickering, were possessed of wealth beyond the dreams of the most nascent monarchs. As such, mercenary cohorts were often available in the regions around these Greek despots. I get some freemen, and I get cheaper mercenaries, and I get better morale of armies, which is good. Then I want this thing, I think. Yes, I think so. That's going to make my chips a bit better at fighting as well. I like it. Yeah, look at the size of this Roma. Roma is huge. That's a lot of barbarians, by the way. Man. That's really a lot of barbarians. This is a legion, so that's fine. You should go down here. This is also a legion. So I have no levies still raised. That's great, because I'm gonna take a break, guys. We finally beat Carthage again. We are basically just kicking on them while we're down. I'm going to bribe those people, pay them off first. I'm gonna pay them the least amount that I have to, but I do have money, so it's okay. But make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed, guys. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment down below if there's something you want to talk about. But thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.